Okay, hello, we're back with part 2.
You been playing much?
What have we been playing? I've only been playing one thing. Do you want me to start? Or
go for it.
I've been playing Octopath Traveler 0. For people who don't know, Octopath Traveler 0 is, in my eyes, it's basically Octopath 3 at this point. But it's not really. It's not really. Cool? It's so Octopath Traveler 0 was originally a gacha game on the mobile phone called
Yeah,
it was called Octopath Champions of Continent. Champions of the Continent. So what this is basically they took the basis of that game and they got rid of all the gacha and everything, and they made it into a full game, like with the story and everything. And like, it's good, man. It is a really good game. Like the way they compiled this into like a full-fledged game. Like it is a full-fledged game. It's a massive full-fledged game. But the way they compiled this into took the like gacha out and everything is really cool because so the way this works, because in gachas there are a lot of characters, right?
Oh yes.
Yes, right. So the way they've done it in this is that they've basically made a reason to have all these characters and everything, because the way they made this new story where it starts off, your town, like the town you live in, gets destroyed. Oh, and to clarify, this is not like how Octopath usually works. So you don't play as you don't follow 8 different stories like you do with the other Octopath games. You don't choose a character to start with and then do each of their stories. In this one, it is like one story. Like you play as the character, you create your character. So it's a silent protagonist basically. With just like Link basically, that sort of thing. Like you just a silent,
like a Dragon Quest.
Yeah, sort of. You choose the name and everything. I called mine Zeal because Zeal. Like, I just thought it made sense.
Very witty, like a Pokemon name.
Yeah, like Zeal.
I got Pokemon Red. I'm going to call my main character.
Yeah, sort of basically, right? Just a clever way of saying Zeal. But so you start by choosing your character. You live in this like town called Wishvale, and so the town gets destroyed by these 3 like they're like really bad people. Like it more follows the villains, I would say, this time. If you're gonna say like follow story, you actually follow the villains a lot in this, which makes it a lot darker than the other Octopath games. Because they're like kind of like the main characters. Like they're the villains are like the big bads, like that get a lot of like time to be big bads.
That's cool.
So the villains, they come and destroy, like these 3 villains set up, they destroy your hometown, they burn it all down and everything. So then you're on like a quest to like revenge, basically take down these 3 like fuckers who took down your town and killed like loads of people. But in the meantime, while that's happening, so to get everyone together, like all these characters and everything, there's a town building element in this game where you're rebuilding Wishvale up. And yeah, it kind of like umbrellas everything into this town building stuff. And it's really satisfying because everything kind of, all the stuff you're doing is kind of linked to rebuilding the town. And it's like, it really works because you still get the story of like, the gacha, the mobile story, and apparently they've changed a lot of it as well to like obviously fit in with this as well, but they've kept the broad strokes of it all as well. And like it's got like hours of like there's so much story in this game, man. Like it
definitely sounds like a gacha kind of like esque story where it's like the whole thing is to just rebuild your town, and that's how you get the replayability.
No, but the story.
But
mate, the story in this is so. I'll actually go on record and say this is my favorite Octopath Traveler story. Like, it's so good. Like, these villains are so good. Like, they are just hateable. Like, they do some really heinous shit. Like, really heinous. And you're like, oh my god, I want to take you down so badly. Like, oh, it is really good story. And it follows, like, you're after, like... The revenge story works so well here as well, because they kill your family as well, like in the like first 2 hours.
Oh yikes.
Like, it's like, Jesus Christ. And there's like, I won't like spoil all of them, but like it's a really good story. Like, oh my god, I'm shocked that this was on the mobile phone, and I can see why they wanted to like not have it locked to mobile phone. The story's so good. So then, not just that, like the town building stuff is actually really satisfying as well, because you can in the old games you had like these path actions that people could certain characters could take, and you would go up to a character and you'd be like, okay, I can still, like, if I'm a thief, I can steal from you, you know, like in the old ones. In this, because you only have one character, like your main character, you can do all the path actions yourself. Like, you don't have to, like, they've simplified it down, but you don't have to keep swapping out like the different party characters to do your path actions, because your main character can do all of them. So
or your gacha characters that you gambled on.
Yeah. They can do your main character can do all the path actions. So you're like, oh great, so I can go up to this character and do this, rather than like be like, okay, I have to swap out this guy to do, you know, that sort of thing. Quality of life is a quality of life improvement, massive one. And on top of that, the battle system in this game is so good. I don't know how it works I never played the mobile phone version of this, so I don't know. People might have to tell me in the comments. But you have 8 characters in your party. You get a party of 8, and all of them
at the same time.
All of them, yes, all of them at the same time. It's turn-based. All of them at the same time are on the field, and you can play all of them. But you get, right, so the way it works is you have a front line and a back line, right? Yeah. And you swap out, like, you can swap out, like, say you've got like your main character on the front line. You can swap out individual people, like, back and forth, like, into the front and back, like, on your turn. So, say you had your healer on the back line, you can just, like, they're paired up. They do it in pairs. So you do two pairs. You pair characters together, and it's so cool because you just swap them out for, like, different weaknesses and stuff. Oh man, there's so much strategy involved. You can, like, pull off some, like, insane, like, turns and stuff. Oh, it's so good. Like, the battle system in this game and on top of that, it still has the, like, boost mechanic as well, like, where you...
Oh yeah, that's a staple.
Yeah, that's a staple. Like, you boost up your attacks to get, like, higher attacks, but you can, like, use... The thing that makes it so cool is the people in the back line are recovering HP and SP at the same time, so there's, like, a strategy to, like, pull someone in the back and then pull someone to the front, sort of thing.
Right, so you're moving people around a lot.
You are. Yeah. And fights... At the start, I will say this game, for, like, the first, like, 30 hours, this game's pretty easy cakewalk. But the first 30 hours are basically the beginning. Once you roll credits, that's when the game begins.
Roll credits?
Yeah,
what?
The first 30 hours.
When you beat the game?
Yeah, when you beat the game, that's not the end of the game. That's, like, the beginning. You get a credit scroll, right? I was like, oh my god, I finished it. Like, that was, like, the final boss. Like, that was...
These are the credits for Act 1.
Yeah, because it was a mobile phone game, right? So, I was like, oh, but then they've, like, added, like, so much more. Like, I think they said, like, there's, like, 40% new content compared to the mobile phone game.
Oh, well.
And then on top of that, like, going back to, like, the whole town building stuff, like... recruit characters to your town. So everything you do, you get like characters in your party. Those characters can have a place in your town. Like one can be like a merchant that sells stuff at your shop. Like, and it's like, oh man, it's so satisfying how everything just links together. All these systems come together. And and I do love that one of the skills in this game is go beyond 999. Like,
oh, we'll talk about that.
Yeah. So you can do some insane damage, like if you like put this skill on, like, and all the characters have certain skills, but you can also master a skill, and when you've mastered a skill, you can give that skill to another character. So it's like, there's a lot of like systems that like work together in this. Like, it's so.
That's cool. Yeah, it definitely sounds like they've done a good job at migrating it from a gacha game into a full gacha game, which a lot of games I found are doing recently, which is pretty cool.
I mean,
like, they're doing that with another Eden.
If another Eden does it half as good as this like game has done, then that's gonna be something special.
That's cool. Do you think they'll ever do that with Near Reincarnation?
I would love them to. They would have to really like change Near Reincarnation for it to work as a offline kind of game.
Definitely. But it shows that devs are willing to make massive changes in order to make it into a game and not a mobile game.
Yeah.
Like they're willing to like jump through hoops and really like chop the game up and keep things and get rid of things just to make it work, which I think is neat.
Yeah, like,
it's cool that they can actually go out there and be like, okay, like on paper this sounds like we can't make it into a gacha game without really changing a lot of systems and really tearing the game apart to make it work. But devs are doing it, so it shows that, you know, it can be done. It can definitely be done.
It can definitely be done, but it would take a lot of work. But like if Square Enix do this for their other mobile phone games, like, oh my god, because this is honestly, in all intents purposes, if you've never played the mobile phone Octopath, which I don't think many people have, this is basically Octopath Traveler 3. Like, new systems, it's probably got the best battle system out of all of them. Like, it is just so good. Like, the story's amazing. Like, I would never know it was a mobile phone game if I hadn't like looked into it. It doesn't have any mobile phone elements. Like, they've done it so well. They've compiled it so well together. Like, just all under this like guise of a town building, because obviously that's how they've like implemented all these characters that were in the mobile phone game together, like sort of thing.
That's how the gacha was done.
Yeah, well, the gacha wasn't done like that, apparently. Like, the town building's like completely like new. That's how they've sort of like umbrellaed it all together, like, sort of thing. So yeah, that's like a whole new storyline, that whole town building stuff. Like, all that was like brand new. That wasn't in the mobile phone. So yeah, really good game. Like, solid, like, I want to say 9.5, 9.6 out of 10, and I've not finished it yet.
That's a high score.
Yeah, it's really good.
Shit, man, I'm glad you're having fun with this. Sounds like a good time.
I'm like, well, obviously I don't get a lot of time to play it, but I'm about like, it's the only game I've been playing, and I've been playing it in like little bits on handheld, and I've put in about 50 hours so far. Like, I've just been playing it like.
No time, man.
No, yeah, but like,
I'm
making the time by like when I'm cooking dinner and stuff. I'm like, like that sort of thing. Like, I'm playing like when I do dinner and stuff. Yeah. Welcome to adult life, ladies and gents. This is how we make the time by doing two things at the same time. Yeah, it works somehow. Like, when I'm waiting for stuff, I'm like, oh, I've got like 5 minutes. Let me just pull out a Switch and just like get a little bit further, sort of thing. Yeah, whip out the handheld and do a little. It works so well, man. And the game runs amazing on Switch too, as well. It's 60 frames per second as well, which is nice for an Octopath game. Because the HD 2D stuff looks looking nice as always. So good in HD 2D in 60. I've never played a HD 2D game in 60. Only the PlayStation players had that luxury till now. Yeah, it looks amazing. Yeah, the HD 2D still looks incredible. Yes. Yes, yes.
I seem to play a game of HD 2D.
I'm looking forward to Elliot the Millennium Tales as well. That's another HD 2D game coming out. That's
still waiting for that HD 2D Chrono Trigger re-release.
I would love that to come out. I honestly hope that's a thing, and I really hope that's a thing. HD 2D could look so good for Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, man. If only. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the only game I've been playing, so go ahead.
Okay, there's not really been a lot of games out recently that I've been excited to play. I'm having a bit of a backlog year, to be honest.
Fair enough, man. What's your backlog? What's on the back?
Back when I was a wee nipper, I never had an Xbox, right?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I played a gun shooting McPow game. So I thought, I looked on my old gifts that I've got over the years from generous people. I noticed that there was a collection.
Yeah.
It's a master collection. And it's got something to do with a chief.
Oh shit!
So
you've been playing Halo,
I thought, all right, let's see what the fuss is all about with Halo at the moment.
Yeah.
And I managed to play through the trilogy in a month.
Hey, they're not long games, are they?
No, definitely not, because they definitely had multiplayer in mind. That was always like a big factor to do with it back in the day of Halo stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Xbox fans ate good back in the day, dude.
Yeah, Halo's good.
Halo's wicked. Halo's really cool. It's the most testosterone-fueled sci-fi shooter out there, and I've played a lot of testosterone-fueled sci-fi shooters.
You can see why Halo's popular then, yeah.
Yeah, Halo's a big one, man. It's a great franchise. It's really simple, because obviously Halo Combat Evolved I think was a 2001 game or something like that. So you walk it, you shoot it, and that's kind of
it's basically like the James Bond of Nintendo.
But it's not just kind of it though, because it's got great ammo.
Yeah.
The soundtrack is amazing for these games. It's really distinct. You've got the space car opera going on, which really gives it an identity. So Halo 1 is I guess I'll start from the beginning. So Halo 1 is you're walking through the campaign. It's quite crusty. You can tell that the levels are so huge and massive.
Yeah.
You can tell that they're made for multiplayer. I'm walking around and going, I'm sort of seeing invisible players walking about, because they're very vast in terms of environments.
Yeah.
Vehicles have a very big focus in Halo.
Yeah.
You're constantly using vehicles a lot of the time, whether it's the Warthog or you're taking someone's ghost. Halo 1 is quite simple, which is kind of what makes it work, to be honest. You're in a war against these aliens. It's humanity versus the aliens.
Red versus blue.
You got to go that was the thing, you're going on the rings, the halos, which are galaxy-destroying weapons. You got the epic scores, you got the da-da-da-das going on, which always gets me hype. It's pretty good. They're quite challenging games as well, so I played all 3 of them on standard mode, and the amount of times I saw Master Chief ragdoll into his EP field position was a lot. It was palpable, to be honest. Maybe I just suck at shooters.
I mean, I'm not great at shooters either, to be honest. My weak spot.
It's challenging as well, because not only do you fight enemies that have guns and obviously try and flank you, and you've got different variants and stuff. There's also a zombie faction.
Oh yeah. And
Jesus H Christ, it takes a lot to kill them as well. They can really overrun you a lot. The flood shit is when the game kind of changes into a traditional shooter to a fucking zombie survival horror almost, because they're quite terrifying, the flood.
Yeah.
Then Halo 2 comes around, and things are immediately amped up. I played the anniversary version, and the cutscenes have been revamped. I can't remember the name of the company that did them, but these are movie cutscenes, and it's insane. You put them all together and you're watching a fucking film. The quality of the cutscenes is mental.
Oh, nice.
These are the best looking cutscenes I've seen in a video game for the anniversary version of Halo 2. It's kind of insane. And it's really funny when you go to Halo 3 after, because they have not had revamped cutscenes, and they look worse than the ones in 2 as a result.
That's funny.
But it's unfair to compare any cutscenes to the ones ahead, because these are like cinematic quality cutscenes. It's actually
Why did
crazy
2 get these
Halo 2.
like cinematic quality ones and not 3? Yes.
I don't know, because I get all my information on Halo from the Discord peeps.
That's fair enough.
But 2 is really cool story-wise, because it really expands and all this stuff. Because like the Covenant, which are the alien race which you fight against in 1, you're just like, yeah, fuck these alien bastards, just shoot them all, who gives a shit.
Yeah.
But then they get a massively expanded role in 2. You learn about like how like fanatical they are, and like they're like a warrior race, and how their sort of like religion gets involved, and how they're being manipulated by the higher ups. And then you actually play him as one of the aliens as well, which I think was a big part of contention for Halo 2 people back in the day when it first came out. But I really like it. You play as the Arbiter, and you sort of like, it's a story. It becomes a story about how this like warrior alien kind of learns more and more about how his faction is getting like manipulated and fucked up by these religious zealot fuckers.
Oh god.
And how he used to be like real loyal and fanatical, but then he's like, oh no, actually these people are kind of bad, and you know, it's all like, you know, let's use the rings to wipe out humanity, yeah, but I don't realize that it's actually getting rid of like everything. Like, it's basically a failsafe for the Flood. It destroys all life in the galaxy, and they're like, maybe these guys aren't really, they've got their head straight kind of shit. But you play as Arbiter as well as the Master Chief, as you do, you know, you're still doing the war against humanity. It's so funny, like, it's got all like the action hero quotes as well, you know, it's got all like the, hey Chief, what are you doing? He goes, I'm finishing this fight. And the whole like, the fleet outnumbers us 3-1, but it's an even fight kind of shit. It's great though. Like, I'm a sucker for like old like Arnie Schwarzenegger like films. So this kind of shit is right up my alley. It's super like testosterone, like fucking big fucking army man kind of speaking. It's great. Yeah. Scarlett Johansson's my favorite character ever. Yeah, man, it's cool. It's really cool. You do some really cool shit in Halo 2. The story is really fucking good in that game. I kind of like that you hop between Master Chief and the Arbiter. I think that's really cool. Halo 3 is really cool as well. That's kind of like the big finale of the franchise.
It wraps up the trilogy, right? Like, and then
that's the Bungie shit before you get all the other companies that take Halo. Yeah. And you can tell that Bungie were like, let's make this hard for the other companies as we possibly can to continue Halo before we go. Yeah. Because they start killing off like fan favorites.
Oh wow. Halo 3. Yeah. So
Halo 3 is cool, but the story definitely takes a little bit of a step back here and there compared to 2. But the gameplay is awesome in Halo 3. Halo 3 has got fucking incredible set pieces in its campaign. There are times when you like team up with the Arbiter, which is really cool. The final ride off the rings for the finale of Halo 3 is really cool. And there's a lot of vehicle combat, and it looks fucking pretty as well. This game came out in, what, 2007? Yeah. And I heard that this was like the game that really sort of like pushed the system back in the day. It was like one of those games where it's like you show this game to Kojima and you shoot a plant and the plant moves, it reacts when you shoot it. Yeah. And Kojima's like, efforts must be doubled with my games. Oh, wow. Like Halo 3 was like the big push for the system back then. It definitely shows, because that game looks fucking pretty even by today's standards.
So like, did the gameplay actually change like over the course of all 3 of them, or is it like still kind of stays the same?
It's pretty pure in terms of shooter stuff, really. They had some stuff. Like Halo 1 is very basic with its shooting and moving and stuff. But Halo 2 introduces dual wielding, which looks fucking cool. Yeah, it's like it's pretty sick. Like alternating between like the needle gun and then like the pistol. Like you're charging the pistol and shooting with the needle gun at the same time. That shit's really radical. The only downside is that it feels like the pistols are useless without dual wielding. Sometimes like you need dual wielding to make pistols even do damage, because a lot of the enemies are really spongy in Halo. So you need some insane firepower. That kind of like what pushes the whole, like, you know, be aggressive, go through guns, fucking hold down that shoot button and fucking spray the shit out of these big monsters.
Yeah, so it's by
And,
design that they made them spongy for that reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Halo 3 comes in, and then they introduce kind of like these items that you can use. So you could like throw a bubble on the ground, a bubble shield, which you can't fire out of, but enemies can't shoot through it as well.
Okay.
You have to like walk inside it. They have like little items here and there. I was a Sony boy back in the day. My Humans versus Aliens sort of like franchise was Resistance back then.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed those games, but I gotta say, coming off of Halo, no, Xbox fans got it good. There are a lot of things in Halo that I enjoy a lot more than Resistance, for sure. Like, it definitely was, like, I think Halo 2, sold an insane amount in its first week. It was like unprecedented. It was like, what, 20
it's
million
what sold
copies
Xbox, wasn't
in a
it?
week. It was it was the Xbox franchise.
Isn't it sad now
Xbox,
looking at it though that like Xbox doesn't have a mascot anymore? Halo is not their mascot anymore, like.
Because it's on PC. I played it on PC.
Like,
which is, if you want to go back to the Sony conversation we had, maybe that was a bit of a shot in the foot that they let Xbox stuff go on the PC, but at the same time, it's like, it's nice that more people like myself
got to play,
Halo.
because, well, I mean, it's different for Xbox because they don't really want to do a console anymore, but yeah.
But yeah, man. But hey, Halo was the face of Xbox. That and I think Gears of War was
and Fable, which
it?
is actually coming out. I think
Fable was a big one too. Yeah, definitely. And I see an RPG out there for sure. Fable's also on PC.
I think it's coming to PC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the old Fable.
I think I really like about Halo, which not a lot of shooters do, is that it really puts emphasis on handling the NPCs that fight with you.
Oh yeah.
Which makes it very like oddly team based. Like you've got like a bunch of Marines helping you out in a lot of encounters, and that's really cool because all the encounters and the set pieces that they're like the environments are fucking huge.
Yeah.
What I really like about Halo is that you can go through different scenarios in so many different ways. Like, you can just go on foot and just blast everything, but that increases your chances of getting, like, fucking one-shot by a fucking speeding car, which has happened to me a lot, more than I like to admit. Or you can, but there's, like, always different vehicles in these big environments, like, you could either take to the skies, or you can get a Warhawk and wait for the NPCs to get in there, and then, there's a Marine in the turret seat, or there's one in, like, the pilot seat, or there's one, like,
separates
just
Halo.
or you can take that role as well.
I suppose that's what separates Halo from other shooters, is it's like very vehicle based, like.
It's really vehicle based, but I really enjoy it. I really like that about Halo. There's so many different ways on how you can tackle doing the vehicle stuff. You can either let a Marine drive, don't ever let a Marine drive, they'll always crash. or you can just go drive it yourself and then let the Marine shoot stuff. And then once a car is almost done, you can get out of it and you can sabotage an enemy's vehicle. You can just kick them out of the ghost and use that instead. There's also these big tanks which you also walk up to on foot and just sabotage them and plant a grenade in them and just blow them up like that. It's great. No, it's cool. I really like the different ways you can tackle certain situations with the vehicles. I think the vehicles might actually be the strongest part of Halo, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I also played the extension to Halo 3, which is Halo, I think it's ODST, I think it's called.
Is that the end off or the send off?
That game, you're not playing as the Master Chief, you're just a regular ass guy. And your platoon gets separated into this big city, and you're walking around, and this smooth, sexy fucking jazz is playing, and it's like a weird detective noir game.
What?
You're walking around. Yeah. It's nighttime in the city. Yeah? You're in this futuristic metropolis in Africa, right?
Yeah.
And you're going around doing Batman stuff. You see all these things that have happened. You see these wreckages.
This is the DLC for Halo 3.
This is an expansion for Halo 3, yeah.
It doesn't sound like the same game.
It's super different, but the vibe is fucking stellar in this extension.
Is there shooting in it?
There is shooting, yeah. It's so the way it works is that it's a sandbox. It's a sandbox city. You play as this guy called the Rookie, and you walk around and you go to certain waypoints. There are these key codes that you can open up to get different weapons, and you do get attacked by the Covenant sometimes, so there is shooting elements to it. and you're listening to these like video calls and like what went down in this African metropolis, and then like you find like this broken cipher or this broken glass or whatever the fuck, and you look at it, you sort of observe it, and you go into a flashback of what happened and how this thing got here, how it got destroyed, and then you play as a different character in these flashbacks. You play as like a named character who has a character, which is pretty neat. Yeah. And you go in like this big like sort of like battleground on how this thing that you observed became what it is in the current thing, like stuff. It's different, and I really like it. The vibe is insane. Like the music is like, what the fuck? This is like some playlist shit right now playing at the moment. I really enjoyed Halo 3 ODST. It actually might have been my favorite Halo content. I don't know if that's like a hot take or not, but Halo 3 ODST I think was my favorite Halo experience. I didn't even play as Master Chief in that game. Is that a take, comments? I don't know if that's a take or not.
Did you want to play is 4 on PC or not?
4 is on PC as well. My next game I've got to play Halo is Reach, which is a pretty big game. That's the prequel game. I think I'll say Halo 1 had my favorite environments. Yeah. Halo 2 has got my favorite story. Yeah. Halo 3 has got my favorite gameplay. Okay. But so Halo ODST has got my favorite vibe and atmosphere.
That's really interesting. Like all of them have excel in one area more than the other. I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's cool, man. They've all got different flavors of like what is best suited to their game.
I can see why the series were popular in that regard then. Like, all of them were just
I'm just looking at stuff that like came out back in the day, and I'm like, yeah, I can see why people are hyped for this. I've not even played the multiplayer. I've just been playing the campaigns and they've been a good time.
Yeah. Would you think you'll dabble in the multiplayer or not really?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm beyond those years, man.
Multiplayer's kind of gone by the wayside, right? I mean, I don't know. You could do a stream.
Maybe. I've got enough games to play on stream.
Yeah, that's true. Well, is that it then? Is that it for our games?
That's kind of what I've been doing, man. Yeah.
Fair enough. Sometimes we don't play stuff, you know? It's always good to get a blast from the past. Thanks for talking about Halo. We will see you in part 3. Take care, everyone.